Hi, my name is Jeff Chang. I'm the Executive Director of the Institute for Diversity in the Arts. We're here at the Harmony House, our home, and we want to welcome you here.
It's bringing a lot of people into a space together where we ask the really big questions, the really important ones, oftentimes kind of centering around why art is important, whether that's socially or practically or whatever, why art is important, and really creating dialogue about that, and then creating art about that.
There's a lot of excitement about the artists, but they speak a lot to kind of the social justice issues that are currently pressing for students, for people around the world, and they address these issues in ways that people are they're entertained while they're learning about the issues. They have a critique of injustice, they promote social justice, they promote change, all within the arts. And so it's kind of a level of consciousness that I wish existed in all arts.
Opening the space up as well for people to, and for groups as well as individuals to just practice their art, and just a space for them to feel just welcome within the artist world in Stanford.
It allows people just to kind of experience different types of art, which is a cool thing as an artist. You know, you may have expertise in one specific kind of field, and it's cool to get to know other people's expertise in their fields.
It gives people just a place to be themselves and to be involved in the arts in any way they want to.
This place is just banging.
Oh, finals week. So, finals week, a bunch of us, interns and fellows, I guess you can say, camped out in the Harmony House. I think pretty much my favorite finals week ever, because usually I feel so stressed about finals, I feel so alone, and like in the library, don't get things done, but it's kind of like not getting things done, but I'm like hanging out with these really awesome people.
The class that I took with Mark Gonzalez, who was a visiting artist in the fall, and it was just it was the best class I've taken at Stanford for sure. And we basically just called it 3 hours of real talk twice a week, but it was the best combination of like really rigorous like reading and discussion with creativity and just openness about our backgrounds and what was most important to us about where the class was going.
And I love that event because we were basically, it was a great experience to see like the amazing choreography that took place on stage, and like just like the musicality of everything. And also afterwards we met the artists. I just felt so proud to be an IDA intern. It was just so great.
My favorite IDA event will probably be last year meeting Chuck D. We had a really small intimate conversation with him in the Harmony House. About 40 to 50 people is less. I got to take a picture with him afterwards, so that was pretty cool.
Okay. When Rennie Harris was here, first of all, the man is crazy. He's like crazy in a good way. But like he had very high expectations for the class, and so that energized everybody else. And he was giving us this sort of shot in the arm of hip hop and the history of hip hop in this once a week course, and at the same time still teaching us technique as well. But there were so many things, so many ideas that he had to incorporate into the classroom. But I think for me, the greatest moment was actually seeing all those things take place on stage with his actual company, and when they got a chance to perform. It was this sort of eye-opening moment for me, because then I could sort of see all the different ideas that he talked about during the class be applied onto the stage.
My favorite IDA event was, or the class that I took, somebody named Rennie Harris came, and he's like a huge hip-hop dance legend. And he spent 1.5 hours every week lecturing and another an hour and a half teaching a dance class. And I was sitting there and I was just like, this is counting towards my major. This is a class that I'm taking at Stanford. And I'm learning so much about hip hop, which has like been one of my favorite mediums of music since I was little. And at that point I was like, I did something that I just need to stay involved with.
So
I have to say that one of the most exciting events that we've done here is the Global Flows event, which was the globalization of hip-hop arts, culture, and politics. Okay, that event was huge for me last spring. We brought together artists, filmmakers, academics, journalists, critics, everybody together to discuss the globalization of hip-hop culture around the world. And we brought artists from Ghana, Morocco, Cuba, Palestine, Japan, France, the United States.
This place is just banging.
It introduces them to art.
Other than just the amazing resources we have here, from the many grants for students to take part in artistic opportunities, to just being a safe space for people to come and be artists and explore and grow in their art practice, work with different visiting artists who do this as a career and occupation, to just being an open and safe space for people just to come and hang out and interact with others.
On an individual basis, we have Jeff Chang here, and I think he does such a great job with cultivating the individual experience within IDA. And so he helps us to think about how this arts practice is going to be incorporated into your life. And because he's so well connected, the doors are open for us to kind of explore anything, to get connected with anyone. And so I think on a professional level, IDA's really opening the door for us to pursue careers in the arts.
I think it will also expose them to the number of professions that exist that students maybe aren't aware of, that are in the arts, but not necessarily, if you're not a singer, you know, what can you do in the arts? What can you do around issues of social justice within the arts?
This place is just banging.
Fun.
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 Energy.
Real.
Open mind.
Compassion.
Jam.
Creativity.
Activist.
Community.
Community.
A community.
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 Dope.
Family.
Family.
Family. That's something I think of home. Yeah.